the tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong. Closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was black and yellow. I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which card to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Check White.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Pushing his way through. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down at a yard.
Hey, go Fury. Ready?
They'll run here with a rookie. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll run with Hall. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. 68 Broncos, 79 Broncos.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On the ground, this is Kershawn Judkins. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Panther 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7-yard gain. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
A gain of 7. First down, Cleveland.
On first down, here's Judkins. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Let's go now. 6.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got 1st down, too.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Paul on a give up the middle. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Set.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. The big fella. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
To throw is Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And they'll go empty backfield. 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Fields on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
Now it's Fields. Now he'll take this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Now Fields going to run. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Carson Schlesinger able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's across midfield and finally taken down at the 35-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
On the set. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
The kick is
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
And they're on 17-yard
line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Go.
A give running right is Hall. Get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 61 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
44-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. A shotgun snap, Fields. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Here's 2nd and 10. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
11. Go.
Now Fields. And this is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here we go. 319, get the Hey, 551. Sit high.
From the gun, here's Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 28 yards. And the Jets are back within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Jets 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Move 58. Hey, Jared. Tonight.
Fields now to throw. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And 10.
Here we go.
At the 24-yard line.
222. Right.
Out of the gun, Fields. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
58. Go.
They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. race home as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 17-14.
Browns, 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On the ready.
2nd and 10.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready! Browns all 80. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Taking it about the 16. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 2nd and 13. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Let's go now. 18, 19, Lions.
They'll look to throw here. Right back to Njoku. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at the 18. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Handoff, running left, here's Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Fields going to change things up here. Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Here we go, son. 19 seconds. All right.
Fields. This is caught. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw. Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Noah Fant from 17 yards out. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Browns 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready,
The
set.
Browns drive about to get started. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Buffalo at Cougar 19. Go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for a sack.
Second down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
2nd and 14. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Broncos.
They'll set up a throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now Fields going to run. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
551. Go.
Now it's Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19. Trim slant.
Back to throw. Fields. Got him in. It's Brown. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
331. 331.
To throw is Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me.
The playoffs are set, and it's going to be good. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here with your weekly recap for Week 18. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. Let's start in Tampa. The Bucs at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Chris Godwin. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Buccaneers finish the season 8-9. They get the victory in Week 18. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's JJ to JJ. McCarthy finding the all-world wideout Justin Jefferson. 19 yards for the touchdown. The Vikings finish at 5-12. Big changes forthcoming, but they do get the win here in Week 18. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is Darius Slayton. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 58 yards for the score. The Giants finish the season 4-13 in a win that will impact their draft slot for April. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.